And welcome everyone to episode 5 of The Odd Endeavor. Calmert, where did we leave off?
Oh, you weren't taking notes? All right. So when we last left off, you guys had gone towards the eastern side of town, towards where there's a kind of a small forested area. I appreciate that. Um, where this wizard had lived. This wizard, who you've been informed by the town, was friendly with the local boy who brought you to the town by the name of Errand. Um, this wizard, who you eventually found out his name was Azor. Um, had from what your understanding was, initially studied into um, enchanting, but had verged into the realm of necromancy. Upon exploring his house, you found nothing on the main floor. You did find a diary that did mention a dead wife by the name of Francine, and the hazard, rambling notes of a man desperate to bring her back. It mentioned true resurrection wouldn't work, um, but they were trying to find another way. Eventually, you found a cellar door, which led to a bottom laboratory, and venturing in past the crate you had to move aside, you found all these sort of metal doors to tables, uh, a bookshelf, and a laboratory table. The laboratory table had some interesting books in it. Some of you were looking around there, while two of you headed towards the doors and interacted with. Well, one of you interacted with them. That would be Vix. Unfortunately, standing by the other door was you're not Zix. Sorry, you're not quite so sturdy uh, companion. Heck, and out came a plethora of zombies and skeletons. A short fight. It wasn't too bad. Aside from your your squishy having to be a tank. You did, however, see Ace do a amazing fucking flip, knock one head off, and kill the other.
Hell
And
yeah.
eventually listened into the door on the other side. The door on the other side, you heard some mutterings, some sounds, and a quick peek where thankfully no one saw. You saw two what appeared to um, um maybe ghouls of some kind on the other side of this door, waiting with what appeared to be the necromancer of aforementioned Izor. Um, you rushed the doors open, though they were aware that you would be there because the two of them were looking right at the door. Wasn't able to get around the surprise, however. A tough fight was. Some of you did more damage to yourself than the enemy did to you, knocking yourselves out. Some of you were unfortunately in the front line and took a lot of damage. Some of you threw your fucking axe like Thor and destroyed something with a nuke.
Hell to the yeah.
And the necromancer was no more. You did, however, notice the necromancer seemed not very active, weaker, and semi-inert, almost slightly decayed as he stood there. And he did take one spear right through the jaw into the back of the head, and still, still was around. Um, he continued to fight, but they did dispatch him eventually. Before this, however, when looking for Aaron to question him about Izor, he seemed to have disappeared from the town. He said he was going somewhere to help out with one of the barricades for the nightly attacks, but then just he did also find what appeared to be a note mentioning a secret entrance to something in the graveyard of the temple. And that's where we kind of pick up, where you guys had just finished this fight, and you are in this room by this altar of some kind, and defeated this necromancer.
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot the note said that there was the hidden entrance in the graveyard. I thought they were talking about a hidden entrance in this thing that led to where we are now.
No, it was by by the sarcophagus, the stone sarcophagus.
Mm.
Yes.
Not the wooden coffins, the stone
Damn it.
sarcophagus.
Damn.
Beat me to it.
So you guys are here. 3 of you are looking a little roughed and messed up.
We should rest.
Yeah, particularly Leela is looking messed up. T's looking messed up. So is Zix looking messed up. Ace looks fucking fine.
What are you talking about? What are you all complaining about? I feel fine.
I'm just gonna glare at him.
I'm just gonna stare back by unblinking light of an eyes.
So
Anyway,
you
so
guys-
are we resting here? Are we resting elsewhere? What are we doing, team?
When's nightfall?
we mentioned last that it was roughly around 3 or 4-ish when you guys got done with all that adventuring here. So by the time you got back to town, it would be around 5-ish, and sunset would be approaching. If you rest here for an hour, you'll probably be going back at dusk.
That can work, I guess. I mean, it's safer here than out there because we killed everything in here already. That we know of, anyways.
That's my thought as well.
Fair point.
At the very least, if more things are going to come out, we can probably barricade ourselves into some place down here, or down here, and it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Time is also of the essence, because the hell is this freaking kid? Who the hell is this freaking assistant? The more time we give them, the more time he has to get the hell out of here. Or plot some kind of revenge. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm not going to fight a potential wizard at 6 hit points. That's not happening.
Fine. I'll walk up to you. Hold on, I forgot to open my sheet. How much do I have left?
I was saying we should. rest.
I lay on hands. You 1 point. There. Now you have 7.
As the tiny scratch on my arm begins to close, while I'm just beat to shit, bloodied all over the place.
She has like a really large bruise on her chin where she knocked herself out with her own crossbow.
And then, yeah, there's blood coming out of my head. Thank you, Ace, Ace. It anything helps, I guess. And as I look at my other 2 teammates, which are also beat to shit, say,
I lay on heads for 1 point
we should
on everyone who's injured.
probably leave, or rest before we head anywhere. I don't know the dangers of what's out there, and with nightfall coming soon, I don't want to be caught out in the open. At the very least, we should tend to our wounds now.
Well, you guys decide what you want to do. I'll go up top and just keep watch. I don't know if you want to rest here or what, but since I'm don't really need the rest and am all right, I'll keep watch
All right.
and I'll head
Um,
out.
That's a good idea. I just in case before he leaves, I will hand him a crossbow bolt with light on it because I know he can't see in the dark. But I know that it's still technically day, but just in case.
All right.
Did we like properly search this place?
Not really.
Well, I searched this place, the back
Yeah.
back here.
I feel like we looted the bodies and searched the altar. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think we searched the little side rooms, right?
No, I did.
We did.
They were mainly cells from what Alita saw. Cells to
I-
keep these skeletons and zombies at play, and there was one body, a skeletal body, in the north left room.
I
Top
did. I did find a note that explains how the mechanism in the scripts work, like those.
The symbol you press in. Yep.
But I'm making a short rest, so I'm rolling hit dice.
Okay. If you're gonna take a short rest, roll some hit dice.
Unfortunately, I can't remember what my hit dice are.
They are
Yes, they
D6
fucking. Okay.
and a D10.
Why is your fighter? Oh, because you have a secondary class. Yeah.
Wait, so are we short resting or long resting?
No, we are short resting.
Okay.
We are not. We are not long resting yet, because there is
Wow.
potential that that there's going to be more combat potentially coming to the town.
Right.
Because they did say that they usually come out at night, and night falls in like 2 hours or so.
All right. So, how much longer was on that spell that was cast earlier to increase you guys' health by 5?
I don't know.
Oh, for those of you who are fighters and used your second wind, you do have your second wind back at the end of the short rest.
Neat.
Right. That's a...
And go ahead and roll perception check, Ace, to keep a lookout.
Mhm.
And a stealth
I'll,
if you're-
also throw in a stealth to hide
Gotcha.
on top of that. So here's the stealth. Not bad. Here's the perception. Not as good.
You're very focused on.
I can't see them, but they can't see me.
Take an amazingly hidden position behind some furniture. The furniture's kind of large and slightly obstructs your vision. But the rest seems to occur without incident. So you guys are rested. You got your hit points back for a good portion of it. It is an hour late. So, you guys start to head back to town?
Might as well.
Gather your belongings. Did you, unless you guys want to do a last search of this place?
I mean, I'll do one more like general sweep of the area.
I'll also do a check.
Up.
Where are you searching in these areas?
I'm gonna search the cells.
I'll see if we missed anything in the first floor.
Okay. So
Since
one
I'm
thing you
already
do
up
find,
top anyway.
what you do think you do find while you're kind of searching around, keeping a lookout, is going underneath some of the beds. You do find what appears to be a couple loose coins, some, or totaling to an amount of about, I'd say, 5 gold total.
Neat.
But you also do find what appears to be a ring with an emerald gem.
A ring with what?
An emerald gem.
Ooh.
The ring is silver.
I'll hold on
As
to
for
that.
As for you, Hack, searching through these, I guess side rooms is the best way to put it. You do find searching through here in the bottom, in the middle. If you're kind of kicking up some of this dirt, you do feel something almost covered in like dirt. Just kind of, it's almost like it's thin, and you feel it, and you're like, oh, it's paper, like a piece of parchment that got buried into the dirt, some either hidden or what have you. What languages can you read, Hack?
I can read common, quarry, and undercommon. I think
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah. So it's in a script that you've seen before, and looks elvish in nature, but also looks, I mean, there's a bunch of like circular drawings and patterns that you normally associate with kind of runic elements. So there must be something magical in the name of this.
Okay. Interesting.
The only party I've ever seen in my life that no one speaks Elven.
Fuck elves. Maybe that's why.
I like this party.
Oi. Oi.
Yes. Clearly, dwarves are the superior fantasy race.
Oh, now you're just buttering up to the DM. The DM loves dwarves.
Yeah. I also love dwarves. You know, in all my fucking campaigns that I've been, I'm not playing a dwarf, and I feel like this needs to change. Play a dwarf for a little bit, but
Freaking chat.
What? So speaking of spelling, spell scrolls. So I'm gonna save this a little bit later. All right, Hack.
Okay.
We have so many spell scrolls we can't freaking read.
When do you guys have to learn an Elven? Because it is Elven and Draconic are like the two most common languages for magic.
I know one of those.
There you go.
Had,
Oh,
had,
Jesus Christ.
had two scrolls in my inventory. One we figured was Elvish, but this first one I've no clue what the hell it is because I couldn't read it. I just have it written as scroll in my inventory.
Did you share that scroll with anyone to see if they could read it?
I believe I did. And no one could. This is a while back.
I think I took a look at it and was like, "Yep, that's Elvin."
Yeah.
I don't know it.
That was the first one. Well, that was the second one. It was literally. I think the first one was like we found in the bandit cave.
Oh, that one. Okay, yep.
Mm,
Oh.
mhm.
Right.
The second one, Alila had detect magic up, and he told you that it was necromancy. But that's all you could tell from him.
The scroll. All right,
Yes.
I'll put that in.
And she told you to be careful with it.
All right, necromancy scroll. Still can't read
You
it
did.
though.
And you dismissed her because that's what you do.
Yep.
So, as you
I'll
guys
be fine.
have gathered this stuff, do you guys want to share your findings with anyone?
I'll have Heck look at the ring in case it's magic.
Ooh, okay. I will inspect the ring.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Bob.
I mean, there's no runic elements on this. Looking at it, it just appears to be a ring, finely crafted, possibly a wedding.
I don't think it's magic. It's a nice ring though.
All right, it's money, just as good.
Handing back the ring. And as I hand it back the ring, actually, I pull out the scroll I found and say, "I found this though. I can't read it. Do you want to take a look at it? I
Is
think
it in common?
no.
Then I can't read it.
Yeah. I figured it was worth a shot though.
Why do I get the feeling that Ace is that kid who skips school? It just barely knows common.
He totally is.
Looking around, I mean, one of you recognizes again this is the Elvis script, but if none of you can read Elven, no one's gonna know what the scroll is. But so you got a ring there, you got a scroll of this Elven in some nature, but or at least an Elven script.
Wait, can I check to recognize if I know any of the runes on the scroll?
Yeah, that'd be a okay check. Yeah,
Arcana?
you got it. No, unfortunately.
Ah. Damn.
So, next level up, one of you all are taking companion languages, yeah? Okay, good. Good talk. It does not happen like 3 times and nobody can read fucking Elven.
Don't
Mm.
worry, my kobolds are on the case.
He's gonna come with a kobold that knows. No, it doesn't speak common. All it speaks is fucking Elven and like primordial or draconic.
I can speak to elves and elementals really well. don't come to me if you need to speak to anybody else.
I've also never met either of those things. I
Found a pamphlet once that basically said, Primordial for Dummies, and I read that. That's how I can speak the language.
It didn't have any pictures though.
No.
Really difficult.
All right. So you guys, as you guys head on your way back, I'm gonna roll for a random encounter.
Oh boy.
Okay. So, as you guys are on your way back, who's kind of keeping lookouts? It's dusk, a little darker.
I will.
Roll perception.
Okay.
See with your special eyes.
They're not so special.
Well,
So, as you're walking, you hear Heck and you can see rubbing your eye, and a bug flew right into your eye.
damn it.
Unfortunately, you kind of all teary-eyed on one eye, dirt in there. Just,
Oh, he didn't knock himself out from walking. Okay, that's
Wait,
that's
can
that's
I-
the first.
Can I use prestidigitation to clean out my eye?
Yeah, you can magically.
Magic
I
eye
do that.
wash.
Yeah.
If you prestidigitate a fly's wing out of your eye.
Oh god.
You continue walking.
I will walk up to Hag. And I'll say, is your eye alright?
It's fine. I'll be fine.
Let me look at it,
It's
and
fine.
I'll hold up his head. I'll look at his eye.
Kind of
like
try and wiggle out of it, like squirm out of it. I'm serious.
No.
Really, it's fine.
I'll make a check to see if his eye is alright.
Make a medicine check.
There goes mom again.
He doesn't have glaucoma, so that's good.
I'll just kind of look at it,
Looks
just
healthy.
brush the whatever remains of of fly are from his eyelid, and yeah, pat him on the shoulder. All right. Just be careful.
I just glare at her.
We keep going.
So, as you're going, and is no one had passed the perception check, or I'm gonna try the second one. You
I
do
passed the
notice
perception at 16.
You do, yes. Which is why you're the first to notice a let me see here, 1 in 5 chance. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You notice what appears to be a snake going right through the field. So coming out of the field, and it seems to be sneaking up right up on Ace. And as it goes up to Ace, it's just like a small, like looks possibly poisonous snake. It tries to bite Ace.
Can I shoot it before it gets there?
Yeah, he can make an attack.
Hit. That was almost a 1.
That'd been hilarious. You shoot
Yeah.
Ace by mistake. All right, so yeah, it just had an AC of 10. So you watch his you have to roll damage as 1 health point. You watch as the snake you see her Alila take out a crossbow, fire, and you see a snake's head pinned to the dirt, dead. Seemed to
Huh.
be right on by your feet, Ace.
Careful where you're walking.
I mean, I don't know what it was thinking. It wasn't going to get a tasty snack. Metal. And I clang my leg.
Right. I forgot. It was force of habit.
Poison doesn't really affect me much. It does have a nasty effect. It's very corrosive, though. I not as effective, but I just still don't like it.
Better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeet.
We keep going, and this time I'm gonna look around because I don't trust that natural one.
Go ahead. Yes!
Wow.
No, that was medicine.
Oh,
Why the fuck did I roll medicine?
why did you roll medicine?
I don't know.
Is the modifier different or the same?
No, it's the same. about the same.
Oh shit.
That sounds like we're keeping it.
Yep. Cool.
I'm just gonna put the one in chat. There we go.
Thanks.
So, this time as you're walking,
I really don't trust the natural one.
right in your eye, another bug. This time the bug goes into your eye.
She really tries really hard not to swear. Ah, dang, nabbit. Dang flies.
And it just smells like horrible, by the way, as you're walking. Just absolutely horrible. And you watch as Leela tries to get the fly out of her eye.
Yeah,
Eventually will.
I'm just busy picking at my eye.
Does anyone help Leela?
I was more saying it like I can't. I don't see shit.
I can't reach that high.
Fair.
Sure, she's not that tall.
Prestidigitate another fly out of an eye.
Second spell of the session. Well used.
What did you think when you were learning that spell? What you were going to use it for?
I don't know. Not
It's
this.
It's the utility spell. It's the best spell in the game.
It's like
Yeah.
using Mage Hand to scratch your butt.
Hey, that's a valid use of Mage Hand.
It's like using Mage Hand to pick your nose. You can fight and pick your nose at the same time. You can pick the enemy's nose.
Oh god.
Distracting.
Use Mage Hand to give somebody a wet willy.
The enemy tenses up as it feels a Mage Hand stick its finger up his bum.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's funny if you're like if you're an arcade trickster, that Mage Hand is invisible, which means they will never know what happened.
So continue walking. Nothing else seems to take notice. Seems to happen during the walk. You do notice by the time you get to town, there are a couple lights on. The people who are working the barricades are now looking at the rooftops. They seem to have slings, arrows, and bows ready. It's darker, and there seems to be almost like a low fog that has settled in the air, along with a stench that you just hadn't really noticed until you got here.
I don't like this.
Oh, a map. What could go wrong?
I want to go find Tolbert.
I mean, he's on one of the. He's going to be on one of those rooftops.
Okay, I will try to find him.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it won't take him too. It won't take too long. You find him on one of the rooftops, kind of overlooking the outside of town. Kind of waves to you. You'll find anything?
Quite a bit actually.
Well,
And I
there's a ladder that leads up to him if you'd like to use it.
I'll go to him.
Climb up the ladder. He helps you up. Like, you get the top ladder rung and hopefully up onto the roof.
Um, well, we did find your wizard. That's one thing we did find.
And
Unfortunately, it looks like he's no longer with us.
oh,
Wizard went crazy.
Yeah, as he said, he was doing experimenting with necromancy, and I got a feeling that's where a lot of these undead are coming from. As the fog slowly rolls in into town and covers up the entire map.
night.
Yes. Um, I gotta but it looks like he wasn't the only one doing that. We found in his basement that he was uh keeping several of these undead we were speaking of. Um, and we also found him there, and he was um very much not alive when we found him.
That's a little disturbing, to be honest.
He was like half undead or something. I don't know.
Right. But the good news is we killed him. We re-killed him. And a lot of his undead are dead. The bad news is, as I mentioned before, he had help. And now, never specified who that help was, but I got a feeling that it might be Errand.
Errand, the boy. You're supposed to
Right.
find him out there. Why would he be the help?
Well, he's not in town anymore. I went
What?
look for him earlier today, and I couldn't find him anywhere. Went to where his room is, and the girl there said that he left just an hour earlier with a lot of his belongings, and he said he was going to walk on the barricade, but when I went there, a clearly wasn't there. Any idea where he might have went off to?
Well, I mean, the only place I can think of in town, in town would be either a wizard's house or the church. But I mean, out of that, he might have fled town if you were on to him. If you really think it's him, I can't believe it personally.
Well, I do like to um think of someone as innocent until absolutely proven guilty, but it does seem weird to me that he would flee right as we got here.
Why would he flee? He's the one that brought you in here.
Well, if he had no reason to flee, then why would he? So, my suspicions are on him, but I will hear him out if he does show up.
What's your next step?
Wait for nightfall and help you defend the town. At least that's my plan.
And your friends down there? He looks to the rest of the group. Who, if has anyone climbed the ladder with Alila?
I responded to a thing they said, so I would assume I was up there with Ali.
Didn't even
Oh.
notice you there. Honestly, you're kind of quiet, to be honest.
Unless you're like shouting from the street. Yeah, we found a dead guy.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll to see if I remember. All right. What about the secret thing in the graveyard? Remember we found the note?
Oh, secret thing.
Said there was like some kind of secret entrance to something in the graveyard.
Right.
And we
well,
found those markings in that stone sarcophagus. We couldn't move it though.
I think we did move it.
We attempted. We couldn't.
All
It,
right.
it was
You
too
did,
heavy.
but you couldn't. It was too physically heavy. Yeah.
Well, there is a way to get in there. It's a secret passage, as you will. To move that rock. It's a good.
Could be held up over there. But now we've got a bit of a predicament. You guys looks like you're gearing up for a siege. We could stay here and help fend off with yous till morning, or we could try to go there and stop this now.
Honestly, if you can stop it before the fighting starts, we still have time till midnight. It's still like it's still late dusk, so they don't really show up till then. If you can
The
solve
only
that before-
issue with that would be we're kind of beat up from our last fight. We'll be going in at reduced strength.
Alright.
Mean, physically I feel fine. Apart from a few scratches. The only thing would be my magical abilities, but they are a bit low.
I wouldn't be able to pull off being super awesome like I did in that last fight. I feel like I'm tapped out on that.
It was super awesome.
Oh yeah, you should have seen it. I like freaking poured some kind of energy into my hand axe and I just chucked it at the wizard's head and it exploded. Oh god, you should have seen it. It was amazing. Oh, and I also like did a backflip off a table and kicked this one skeleton's head clean off of its head and it went sailing and smashed into another skeleton's head. God, I'm awesome.
That does sound pretty awesome. Well, if you want to stay here and fight, when they come, that would help us out a lot. I mean, you can take position up on these rooftops if you want, or may set up ambush points, but it's up to you where you want to go. We're focusing on defending from the way of the church.
Do you know which way they were coming from?
Well,
Are they coming from the church?
to be honest, they tend to come from that direction.
Right. So, what do you guys think? Should we just sit here for the night? Be kind of relatively safe on the roofs? Fend off for the night? And then head into that crypt in the morning? Or do we go there tonight and potentially just cut it off at the source?
If you guys feel like you're up for it, I'm up for it.
I'm asking
Going to
for
the
our consensus, or like if
I know.
what?
I'm telling you mine.
I
I
have
would be inclined to stay here for the night.
just as a FYI, I have 2 second level spell slots and 1 first level. And most of my other abilities.
I have some power left for the day. Wouldn't mind trying to finish this now.
If we go in the morning, are we going immediately after the fight, or are we resting before so people can get resources? for
So the
dungeon?
idea is we rest before.
Okay. So if we're going to fight tonight and then immediately run down into this secret place, we won't have resources left to fight. much
Yeah, no,
more.
the idea is for us if we are just going to stay here and then head in the morning, is the idea is we long rest.
Okay.
Now there's also the other thing that if we don't go right away, there might be the chance that our guy might either, if he's there, he might be either dead or planning something else because he knows we're here. Basically, if he is responsible for this,
Mhm.
so it gives him more time to plan things out. So it'll give him like a night, and he can just not sleep. Because I mean, that's an option he could do. Or if he's not here, it gives him more time to fucking leave. If he's like still not here, he's still here and kind of like in the middle of just something, and then plans to leave.
Hmm.
Basically, what I'm saying is, if we don't go now, there's also the chance of we not finding the guy anymore. But it's a risk.
It seems like we have 3 people saying go now.
It's going to be risky.
Mhm.
It seems
Fuck
like
it.
it'll be a risk either way.
You're not wrong.
Fuck it. Let's just go now.
Okay. How many people are for going now?
Hmm.
Type go in game chat if you're ready. If you want to go now. Type stay in game chat if you want to stay.
Well, then
Go, go,
that's
go.
majority.
Yeah,
we're going.
that's majority.
There you go. All right. Good luck. We'll stay back here and keep a look after town and Godspeed.
I was.
You
There is
know,
a spell that I can do to make holy water, but I don't think I have it written. That takes a while, anyways.
would the
So,
spell that gave you guys 5 extra hit points be done by now?
it lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah, it'd still be going.
8 is a good spell,
Nice.
not concentration or anything.
Alrighty. So, you guys gather your things and decide it's time to head towards the church. Walking the night, it's walking towards the dusk. It gets darker and darker as you walk. The fog's covering the ground. You can smell stench of rotting corpses in the air. Something you're keenly aware of as you approach. That was probably there a while back when dusk was approaching, but it was just not really on your mind as you were distracted by other things such as random flies entering eye sockets. And approaching the church itself, you can see there's a dense fog over under on where you were before, and go here. You can see the it almost seems to be billowing out of some of the grave sites as you approach. So
This feels very goth, and I like it.
As you approach this, as you start to approach this grave site, you do notice there is a figure standing by the gates of this grave site. Looks to be large and almost monstrous in nature. Zix, this figure looks familiar to you.
Hmm.
It looks very confused, kind of just staring around like it's lost.
I'm gonna approach the creature.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh boy,
Uh-oh.
here we go again.
That's an ogre.
So, you watch as Zix on the weasel approaches what appears to be a large ogre that looks really fucking confused and lost. As you get closer, it's darker. This ogre. What's the appearance of this ogre?
So the ogre, as I get closer, I see that the ogre has these spiked pauldrons and got like spiked knee pads and gauntlets that have these like they're just wool, like some kind of linen wrapped around wood, which is spikes sticking out of the wood. And on top of the ogre's head is this poorly made contraption of almost wood and metal that kind of resembles a lizard kind of creature. Almost kobold, but a little bit too big to really match a kobold's head. And as I get closer, Zix looks up and immediately recognizes the creature and goes, Hog, what are you doing here? There's Ugg finally like as the ogre like sees Zix. Ugg goes, Zix, me look for you long time. Have paper. And he tries to like pulls out this. He reaches this back large pouch on his right side of his belt and pulls out this little dinky piece of paper and just like drops it into the Zix hands. And as Zix quickly like scurrily opens the paper. The paper horribly written, grammar all over the place. But Zix looks like quickly reads and looks up and just gives like a silent line. Goes, so they're doing that sooner. All right. I kind of just Zix kind of looks back at the party. And kind of like tries to wave at the party to come over.
So Zix motions y'all forward towards the large ogre.
Heck is not moving.
The ogre, what appears to be a sort of metallic, weird construction of a lizard for a helmet.
Yeah.
Thing. Like a really weird cosplay.
Yeah. Super strange. And as I see some of you are hesitant, Zix like comes closer and goes, this one's alright. It's a member of my tribe.
Y'all accept ogres in your tribe?
Kinda
I'm not judging, but most time ogres spend most of the time, bashing people's heads in and eating their cattle.
Zix
not the
kinda leans
most
a little bit.
trustworthy.
Zix leans a
but-
little bit closer to you as you're saying this. I would not call him an ogre to his face. Let's say we adopted him when he was younger. He thinks he is one of us.
Just gonna look at the ogre, look back at Zix, and I'm gonna make an insight check to see if he's bullshitting me. Cause this seems far fetched. Yeah, no,
This sounds like bullshit, man.
no, it sounds pretty right to me. This is my second natural one in a row. Alright. Keep streak going. That's
Would you like to make an insight check, Ace?
Sure, why not?
What's with your fucking rolls stuff?
I don't know, this character just rolls like
Oh my fucking god.
Excellent.
Guys,
perfect.
this is a kobold. I don't know what you're looking at. That's a clearly a kobold.
That's a kobold, man.
That's a kobold.
It's a kobold.
It's just like
It's-
12 kobolds standing on top of each other, right? I don't know what you see. That's just 12 kobolds
Very-
on top of each other.
Very
That
clear.
I'll just say that is
It's like the three
The
kids
most-
wearing an overcoat.
amazing thing I've ever heard. Look at it! It's a kobold.
Yeah.
It's a big ass kobold.
It's freaking huge.
It's a fucking giant kobold.
Alright. And what if I may ask, what is he doing here?
He apparently was sent to give me this. Zix holds up a piece of paper. It seems my tribe is expediting a business venture, we will say. I unfortunately will have to ensure that my tribe does not get into more trouble than they already have. I will leave this lovely fellow with you, though. He should serve you well.
Alright. Does the business venture include what exactly?
Let's just say it's to expand our real estate business.
Right. Well, all I gotta say is best of luck with you on that venture. If you do hear that innocent people are being harmed by kobolds, let's just say that I won't be sitting around and watching that. You hear me?
Zix gives a slight nod.
Alright. Well, I mean, it looks like he can take care of himself, but yeah. But we'll keep an eye on him, I guess. He doesn't seem the quickest fella. We'll look over him for you.
Zix gives a slight nod. You see her kind of look over at the ogre, and then looks back and goes, Ren, one last thing. Don't tell the ogre what happened to Abu.
Right. We'll just tell him that he went back home.
That is for the best.
Right. Maybe I shouldn't be the one telling him that, but I'm sure someone else would be happy to lie to him.
Meanwhile, in the background, Heck and T are just like looking at each other and looking at this interaction like, what the fuck?
Now I don't mean to be, how you say, stickler, or I don't mean to bring this up to be negative, but if we are gonna go down into these crypts, how is he gonna fit?
You see, Ziggs kind of give as best of a smile as a kobold can give.
Just like a slightly less teethy snarl.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You see Ziggs turn back to Og. Hey, Og. Down, boy. And you see Og kind of play with his little ring that he's holding. And as he plays with it, you see Og kind of start to just shrink down to a normal, to about 6 feet tall.
Insert the Mario taking damage sound effects.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And Six looks back to you. Matwick.
That most certainly does.
That was awesome.
I'm gonna use Mind Link to ask Alila if it's safe.
I can reply, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I believe
Safe.
so.
I think so. At the very least. Seems fine to me, because I rolled a 1 on insight.
I'm gonna look over at T and kind of silently gesture towards them. Then I'm gonna walk over
I'm gonna
cautiously.
shake my head.
I'm gonna shrug at T and cautiously walk over and join them.
Well, I don't know how much that you heard, but looks like Zix has business to attend to, so she's not gonna be with us for much longer. But he is living. What was his name again?
Og.
Ugh, with us. Is that like UGGH? Ugh,
OGG.
Og.
Og.
Og. Og. Perfect. Og. I love him already.
Like the sound file.
And we're just gonna be okay with this?
Well, I mean, it ain't much different from. Well, I mean, it ain't much different from much of our other party members. It won't be the strangest thing I fought with.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just keep thinking now with Ugg. You know those fucking vines where they got the tiny Shrek running around? That's what I'm imagining. Imagining Ugg right now.
Oh my god.
It's just Ugg in a fucking in a dog competition, just running.
Meanwhile, Ogg's picking his ears.
I'll just look into the sky, trying to figure out where the sky ball went. Sky ball gone. Where'd it go?
That has no concept of day and night. It's just sleep time and not sleep time. It's sleep time and eat time.
This seems like a bad idea.
I love it.
But if you're alright with it, then
I
I
mean,
guess I will too.
he hasn't done anything to make it seem like it's a bad idea. But I'll be keeping an eye on him just in case.
We're very lucky that I didn't immediately attack him, because I was considering that.
You still can. I'm a terrible person. I'm the instigator.
You're a terrible judge of character, apparently, based on your insight rules.
What do you mean? Everyone saw it was a giant kobold.
Yeah, and it shrunk down.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Now he's still a giant kobold because kobolds are not that tall.
It went from 12 kobolds on top of each other to 6 kobolds on top of each other.
Attack of the giant midget.
Well, that's getting demonetized.
Demonetized.
It's a freaking Robot Chicken reference.
Remonetized.
So, with
I just want to ask him something. Hey, Ugg.
Slowly kind of approaches.
Right. Well, would you be alright if you went along with us for a little bit?
You see look between Zix and you. And like a good 3 minutes pass before Og responds. Og looks to you and goes, "You new family?"
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Absolutely, big guy.
Heck is
Og runs over and tries to hug
face-palming.
everyone, but forgets he's smaller, not his large size.
He's still like a good half-foot taller than Oligla is.
He just tries to grab everyone, just trying to hug you. Everyone that's here.
Heck very carefully backs out of the hug.
I would like to share this. It's
Ah,
good.
come here, big guy.
New
Og
family.
is really strong when Og hugs you. Like, really
I
strong.
feel dents forming in my body.
That's yeah. That sure is my rib. Just all right. Just
Og love new family.
Oh boy.
I will love
Unless
him and
you-
I will hug him and I will squeeze him and I'll call him George.
yes.
Heck has his head in his hands, like not like this.
Unless you wanted to make your family into paste, I would say you should probably release me.
Og quickly just releases and goes, Ugh, sorry.
It's all right. Ow! As I put my as I relocate my shoulder.
Anyway, if we're done with the introductions, we kind of have an undead problem we need to solve. Yeah, can we
Right.
get back to that?
One more thing. You seem like a very strong fella. What can I have 6? What can he do apart from shrinking?
He can hit things and toss things around pretty well.
Right.
We used him for the heavy lifting in our renovating and real estate business.
I'm sure. All right. This is fucking ridiculous, by the way.
I love it.
I love it. All right. Well,
Awesome. We could use a strong kobold.
What? Wait, what?
I'm
Co-
sorry, you were.
Kobold.
Look at it. Look at it. It's a kobold. It's a kobold, and I just death stare at Heck.
I mean, it's always a death stare because your face doesn't change.
I turn my eyes from teal green to red.
Terminator stare. Dun, 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 dun.
We'll talk about this later, I guess.
Meanwhile, while you're having this side conversation, Og is just having a bright smile about being called a kobold.
I like to imagine he just has like one tooth sticking out, like one large tooth
Yep.
on the bottom. A serious underbite. I don't know. With my headcanon.
There's no way this can go wrong.
As I said, he seems fine. And I'll be keeping an eye out. Because I always keep an eye out.
Hear fly go by.
A little loads her crossbow. Motherfucker.
Anyway,
She doesn't
if
say
you-
that. She doesn't swear.
You
But
guys are done with that. I'm gonna scout ahead,
alright.
and I'll
Guidance.
Alright, I won't use it on this, but we'll use it on something else in the
In
minute.
a minute. So
So, first that, to be sneaky. And look around the entrance of the, see if anything's hidden. This is where I'll use the guidance. Not that it's gonna help, but what was it? D4?
Thing. Meanwhile, T's still far in the back. Like, what the fuck? You don't see anything. Just smoke billowing from these coffins. Well, these grave sites.
Billowing smoke.
Fog, not smoke. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say. Billowing fog.
Yeah, I put them on fire.
Someone set up a fog machine in those graves. Gives it that ambience.
Just gonna slowly go ahead and over to the entrance.
While Ace goes ahead, Zix just looks through the rest and he goes, "Well, it looks like you had this handled. I wish you luck. I need to go and show my tribe doesn't die."
That is usually a good thing.
Yeah.
Best of luck with you.
Six just kind of like gives a sigh and just gives a slit on his. I think I'm gonna need it more than you.
From the, I think, from the few people that I've met from your tribe, I think your tribe is pretty great. They look like a very colorful bunch. That's for sure.
We are an interesting bunch, that is for sure. Oh.
Perhaps
That's an understatement. Heck says under his breath.
perhaps sometime in the future we might meet again.
Hopefully if that is the case, hopefully I do not put you in danger again.
It was fine.
And as Zix heads off into the night, you hear a distant echoing of a song. I will remember you.
Except that no one remembers the name.
Remember.
Immediately I was like, wait, who the hell is that kobold?
I will something you.
Looks to the ogre. Hey, did you know that kobold back there?
I had a strange fever dream. There was a kobold. Strange.
What do you mean? There's still a kobold here.
Yeah, there was another kobold.
Oh,
She seems smaller. Weird.
there's more kobolds? Yeah.
Zix goes back there because Zix isn't dead. Unlike Will.
Yeah.
I mean, Abu is not dead. Remember? We can't tell Ugg that that Abu is dead.
With
Oh.
Zig's gone, Og just looks around us. So what now?
I gather we wait for Metal Man to tell us if it's safe or not.
I'm just
Come.
kind of just standing at the entrance to the thing, just tapping my foot.
It's still unlocked because no one bothered to relock it.
And you stealthed, so I got no idea where you are.
I'll pick up a stone and chuck it across the way at you.
Make a dex check. See how well you aim this.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you hit the tree next to them.
That I figured that might be the sign.
When Og hears the sound, Og immediately pulls out his great club and starts looking around. Og under attack!
It's alright. We're just gonna have the walk. Alright?
Og understand.
Alright. Just follow me, big guy. I'll begin to head towards the crypt. Not stealthing. Just walking. Because I gather whatever stealth I was going to make doesn't fucking matter because I got a giant ogre with me.
Well, he's not giant.
I'm
He's
He's not
smaller
giant
now.
anymore.
He's a giant ogre.
He's a kobold. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Did you just assume his race?
I forgot, right. He's a giant Ugg.
You think he wears Ugg boots? I've been waiting to make that pun ever since you gave me this fucking name.
Puns
my
out of
God.
the way, I'll turn to Ugg and say, hey, do you think you could move this here sarcophagus for us?
Gives just a slight nod. I'll try.
But wait. We can.
Og walks towards the
It's
sarcophagus.
fine. It's fine.
Make me strength check, Og.
A heavy sigh.
I don't know what that was.
Oh.
No, that was also a save throw. Oops.
Yeah, check.
Yeah.
Now remember the difference on this.
Yeah. It's to the actual number, right? Not the modifier. Right.
Right. It's to the
Yeah.
actual number. Yeah.
It would just be this, right? It's the same as athletics, wouldn't it be?
Unless you have
wait.
proficiency in
Yeah,
athletics.
No, right.
if you proficient in athletics, hit strength.
Yeah, I am. What the thief? Right.
Okay, Og's pushing it pretty hard, and
You can just. Sorry, go ahead.
it's
Oh yeah, I
not
can hit
budging.
just strength. I forgot I can hit the ability scores themselves.
Yeah.
My bad.
Nice.
Yes.
That was just
So
an
yeah,
example, but nice.
It's not moving.
I have the thing for it, and I go up to the symbol pillar. I push down on it.
Okay, it's the right one.
Whichever one we couldn't unlock before.
The other one on the right. So as you do this, part of the reason it was so hard for you guys to move it was because you kept moving it from that side. As you hit that thing on there, actually I have to move the shadows down so I can move this thing because layers. You see it shift to the left, out of the way. Not, yeah.
Og fun problem.
You're pushing from the wrong side every time.
Does Og look like he's going to fit?
In this size, yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know we had a key. I just remembered the note. I don't remember we had like some kind of freaking key or whatever for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a little socket indent.
There was there was no key. There was just
Yeah,
the hidden. It was basically a graphic of the hidden passage telling.
You press the little button here and pushes in.
Well, that's in a sense a key. That's what I meant.
There was a giant lever that said pull this.
Then
to
yes,
move.
if that's
It
what you
opens
mean.
the
Then yes, we had a key.
Yeah, so you did notice that once again you did notice that the name on this sarcophagus was the name of the wizard. So you see these stairs going down. Who's leading the way down there?
I'm gonna go last.
I could
Yeah.
try again. I'm good at hiding. I'm not so good at looking though.
I can go for.
Yeah, I'm not great at looking. So
Great at hide, horrible at seek.
Mm-hmm.
Good, because I'm the opposite. Because disadvantage in stealth checks because having armor.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
going in.
Okay, so the first two are going to be Ace and 2.
Alila and who?
Me and Alila.
Okay, you do the first two. Then the second row will have T and Og, and in the very back we'll have Heck, Squishy Boy.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. See, I can't be fucking seen.
Great. This is gonna be fine,
I'm really hoping. Every time I go to a new map with line of sight enabled, I'm really hoping I did it right.
I will.
Oh my god.
It is in the bottom
Alright.
kind of middle right.
Oh,
Everything's
shit.
blurry
What the?
because roll 20.
Oh my god. I clicked on something and the freaking
There we go.
scaling thing kind of collapsed on me and I don't know how to bring it back up. Oh, there we go. I figured it out.
What?
Oh, do you
Weird.
go into the back, T?
Yeah.
Lula will just say small prayer, and she's gonna cast guidance on herself.
So, is anyone else being stealthy?
I can
Nah,
attempt.
That's not gonna work.
it's not gonna work for me.
Probably won't work well for me either.
I mean, I am going to attempt. There is going to be attempt at stealth. My stealth. Hey,
I'm behind an ogre. There's no point.
good. All right.
Not even gonna try.
Weirdly enough, Og smells like onion.
Does he have layers? That's my next question.
God.
We can cut them open and find out.
Jesus.
No hurt dog.
Okay, so as you walk into this room,
Mm-hmm.
well, you didn't notice this because, well, you weren't in the room yet, and I didn't see a perception roll. There were a bunch of skeletons waiting the side, and they're gonna start shooting arrows.
Good.
So
Oh.
it's gonna be fun. Short bows. We're gonna go 4 attacks on you.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Because you're the only one that walks through.
Oh.
13.
Nope.
Natural 20.
Uh-huh.
23.
Uh-huh.
23.
Uh-huh.
So that's 2 natural 19s and 1 natural 20 on those rolls.
Oh.
So 1 arrow just hits your armor, and you look up and you see 2 of them hit you like right on the shoulder blades, and 1 hits you right in the stomach. For a grand total of ooh, 18 piercing damage.
Cool.
Layla's just peppered with arrows, and I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Mm. Can't imagine why.
Oh. Standard 6. Yeah. Name of the roll. Fun. Still the same roll, but
I didn't want to go after you, Leela.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I walked in there.
Yeah, Atnos have a weird habit of somehow finding myself in the position where I'm going after the healers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It isn't even intentional a lot of the times. Did everyone roll?
yeah.
It's fine. That was almost like all my health. It's fine.
Yeah. Og, what's your dex modifier?
2.
Okay. You tie with the skeletons. I'm going to need you to roll a d20.
D2.
One got a 13, one got a 2. 14. You go ahead of both of them.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to gather your dex modifier is higher than the skeletons, Ace.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to go above that one. Okay. So first up is Heck.
Oh boy. Great. I don't see anything.
No, you just saw Alila walk into this room and get peppered with like 4 arrows.
Oh,
1 off the armor and 2 of them shoulder blade, 1 deep stomach.
Yikes. Yikes. Oh boy.
Now, what you do notice about this room when you walked in here, Leela, is these areas here. They're actually pools of like some weird yellowish, greenish liquid. It seems to be bubbling, almost like acid.
Tight.
I am not going to do anything. I'm staying still.
Holding an
'Cause-
action.
Huh?
Are you gonna hold an action?
Yeah, I'll hold that action. I'll hold let's say firebolt.
Okay, till when you see.
Yeah, till I see one.
Okay. Unfortunately, Leela, if you're not gonna do anything else, heck, Leela, the skeleton is going to switch to its short sword and try to attack you. Because
Uh-huh.
you're the only one who sees it.
Yep.
7.
Nope.
That misses, which is good.
Hey, stop rolling 19s and 20s. Thanks.
I'm trying, man. I really am. Fuck. I didn't mean to roll 2 19s and a 20 on you. Fuck.
It's fine. That was like almost all my health.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm sorry, man. That's the end of the skeleton's turn. This one, well, 80 feet for short bow. It can hit you, so it's gonna
Yeah.
fire short bow at you.
Go for it.
Another natural 19.
Yeah.
It hits.
Cool. I said stop doing that, and you didn't listen.
That's 8 points of piercing damage.
Yep, I'm down.
So Alila goes down instantly. Another arrow right to the stomach, and Alila collapses over. Into the skeleton's turn. You're up, Alila. I need you to make a death save.
Before a natural 1. Okay.
10 is a success. You need 10
Not
or
a-
higher.
Not a natural 1. Wow, I'm shocked. From the way I've been earlier today.
End of your turn, skeleton. It. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. You're the only one it sees. But when it gets here, that does trigger a held action.
Pog. Let's go, firebolt.
You see this thing run up towards Alila, who's down on the ground. That hits. It's a strong hit, but it's not quite enough to bring it down.
It's damage.
It is damaged. It is going to, unfortunately, attack Alila.
Uh-huh.
Did all I could.
That is a hit, and because you are unconscious, that is a
2
melee.
death saves.
Alila's on death's door.
Uh-huh.
Og, you're up. Og,
Jab.
jab.
Yeah, muted. Sorry, I was muted. Um, if I move up, is there a way I can pull Alila behind me?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, if I go to the left side of this, like over to here, can I pull her behind me, or would I have to go here on the right side?
I mean,
pull
you
her-
can go. You can go to the left side and like just like football snap her behind you.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go for it and try to move Alila behind me to get her into safety.
Make me a strength check. That will be an action.
Yeah.
Okay, you just football snap her between your legs back that way, and she kind of slides on the dirt on the
Okay.
tiled floor.
Alright.
Because it was forced movement, there is no attack of opportunity.
Alright. Yeah.
Anything else
I will. Yeah, it's a bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
Okay, rage time. We're gonna mark your rage as your newbound family member who greeted you so kindly is just pretty much fucking murder before your eyes.
No hit, Og's family.
Ogana meets family.
And that will be it.
Okay. Skeleton time. Skeleton's gonna go and kind of wonder where the fuck the easy target. And it's gonna move 30. It's gonna move 30 feet to here,
Mhm.
and it's gonna see a large ogre go and just like shoot its crossbow, its short bow right at you real fast. What the fuck is going on with my dice? 22. It's a natural 18 on you.
Change
That'll
dice.
hit. Yeah. That will hit.
6 piercing, reduced to half because of raging, so 3.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. That's into that skeleton. Next is this skeleton. The skeleton dashing over here. It's its action. It's just dashing. Ace, you're up. As an unconscious Alila is just hiked behind Og, and 4 skeletons are in front of you. Ace.
Hold on, I'm fixing a thing.
Okay.
Sorry, the timed message for the D&D campaign for some reason is still saying the pilot episode. We're way past that. I think it's because I changed it on the actual manual command, but I forgot to change it on the timer. Yeah, that's what it was. I forgot to change the timer and not the actual or I changed it on the command and not the timer. Alright, that's fixed. Sorry. Behind the scenes shit. Don't mind me. I love how you typed that out, Melty, and I had everything like tabbed over, so I didn't see it. Alright. So I was fixing that. What's going on? A bunch of skeletons coming around. It's my turn now?
Alila.
Alright. I know what I'm gonna
They
do.
gangbanged Alila. She
I-
has 2 deaths
I-
taken away.
I'm laying hands in 1 point on Alila. I don't have many lay on hands points, so I gotta ration them one at a time.
Thank you.
You are
That
conscious.
is very good. I am not dying, so that helps.
That was my goal of trying to get her behind me to try to save you.
Yeah.
And hope
So that's
someone
your-
could heal
You're
you.
like a second level paladin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 10 hit points of lay on
I
hands.
have 2. I've used a bunch during the necromancer fight,
That's fair.
so I've got like 2 points left.
Not on yourself, because why would you heal yourself? You could never take damage. Imagine taking damage. Lol. It's not something Ace does ever.
this is now the second time I've had to use Lay on Hands to get you up. Today.
It's not been a good day for Lila. It sucked.
Alila does not like undead.
No, it really doesn't. Gonna take some paladin levels just to get smite, because fuck undead.
Mhm.
Too bad it doesn't work with ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a crossbow bolt smiting? That'd be
I
fucking
mean, it
hilarious.
does work with thrown weapons because they're technically melee.
Yeah. I chuck my crossbow at it.
All
Alright,
right.
Ace.
That
You
was
got a
my.
bonus action.
Yeah, I have a bonus action, but I don't got much to do with it. I once it's I have cunning actions now, so it's
Disengage, dash, hide.
You know what?
Kind of hard to hide in the hallway, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw that out.
I'm gonna move up a bit. I'm putting myself a little bit in danger, but like as an extra layer of protection for Lila, I'm gonna body block. And that'll be my turn.
Skeleton going to go on the other side of the acid pool over here, and it's going to fire at eeny, meeny, miny. Oh, it's going after Ace.
I like how if Og like enlarges himself again, he just blocks the entire doorway.
If only cunning action allowed me to dodge with it, but alas, it don't.
It would be broken.
It would be broken.
Off my dice. It's a natural
Change-
20.
Change dice. What the fuck? Stop using that die.
Way to die.
Yeah, weird die.
That's
I call fucking
ridiculous.
shenanigans.
Yeah, you use the Roll20 stuff, so that's all.
He's trying to murder us, chat.
Mhm.
It's happening.
That'll be 9 points of piercing damage to you, Ace. As the arrow just sinks itself into you.
If only I had that
weapon?
dodge thing that rogues have in later levels.
Okay, dodge.
Yeah, there we go. I blanked on the name. If only I had uncanny dodge. How much damage was it again?
9.
9 or 19?
9.
9. All right, thank you.
It's not 19 off of one hit. If it was 19 off of one hit,
It's a crit. I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 1d6 plus something for damage.
yeah,
So it'd be-
it's 1d6 plus 2.
Yeah.
For
So
damage.
basically, what you're saying is the hit that made me go down was max damage.
Yes.
Great, and I had exactly 8 hit points. Cool.
Yes.
Today's luck has been wonderful for me. I don't know about you guys.
I don't know. Luck worked in my favor. I convinced half the party that this is a kobold. It's a kobold.
All right. That's end of its turn. T, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna Chaos Bolt the guy next to.
Oh, fuck
Ace.
me.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Roll me
TPK,
a
Monkey
D100.
Oh,
TPK, TPK, TPK.
Roll me a D100.
Poggers.
Exclamation
Oh my God,
point
no!
1.
Your spell backfires and you create a large explosion, causing you to fall and bump your head. You fall prone. Roll a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Hey,
Okay. You did not knock yourself unconscious. You take half damage of this. You take half 1d6 bludgeoning and half 1d6 thunder. So 2d6.
Wait, so. Not of the spell? Or.
It's the explosion of the spell. Like it just like explode in your hand as you're like panicked during this like combat. and it's 2d6. You take half damage because you made a success, which is 3.
Okay.
So you're not
Alright.
unconscious.
But prone.
You're not prone either.
Good.
Because he made
Hey.
a save. So you just take 6. You take 3 damage because half.
Of course.
Anything you want to do for a bonus action?
I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action.
Sorry. Then heck, you're up. This round has not gone well. We've had the healer get knocked unconscious in one round. We've had explosive spells that just exploded right next to you. Heck, by the way, to your left. And
I know how that feels.
It's fine. We got our first round just out of the way. We'll be better from now on.
We weren't ready.
Stop rolling 19s and 20s. Thanks, Comrade.
I'm sorry. I really am.
If he rolls another 19 or 20, I'm rolling the rolls for the enemies. We'll never get hit.
I mean, this
Yeah,
is on par for
we'll
Calvert.
actually
Let's be
sleep through
real.
this place without any trouble. If
Yeah,
Jab starts
if
rolling.
I started rolling, the enemies would accidentally kill themselves somehow.
I've done that before. I've had my off night.
It always seems like when Calvert wants to go after and take someone down, it never works. When he doesn't want to take someone down, it's always unintentional, and it's like 20s and shit all over the place.
It is. This is supposed to be an easy fight. Rolls 20s the entire time. Oh, fuck me!
Wait, why is there only one party member left alive? What happened?
Titan fight. Yeah, I had a Titan fight in the villains campaign where I literally killed half the party.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright, damn it. This is not great. Well, I'm just gonna mm, mm, mm. Fuck it. I'm gonna chill touch the skeleton in front of Ace.
Okay.
Chill touch. Go.
Hey! You do not roll a natural 1 and you hit.
Hey.
That one is gone.
Hey. I did
One down.
something.
Oh.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, that's it.
I think. Actually, hold on.
Now, reminder: you guys do have healing potions. You obtained from potions and another potion that did something else.
True. Well,
Remind me again what the healing salve does.
Healing salve.
Yeah.
A healing salve is basically it allows you to roll one of your hit dice if you have it available.
Okay. Well, that doesn't help me.
it's probably not good to sacrifice spell slots for sorcery points at this point. So I'm not going to do that. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Spell slots are usually better.
Yeah.
Skeleton rounds the corner, thinking it's going after where that body got yanked off to, and then just turns and then just looks up. It's still the 6 foot tall, over 6 foot tall ogre. Swing at you.
Ow.
A natural 18.
That hits.
22, yep. This only does 2 damage to you. I already halved it because it rolled like shit.
Okay. So
2 slashing. End of its turn.
Alright.
Alrighty. Next up is this skeleton who can't get a real look off. So it's gonna go 30 feet this way. Can it see anything here? I mean, at this point, when there's so many things in the way, if it fires at you, there's gonna be a cover advantage for you.
Mhm.
So, I mean, it's gonna try because it wants to make an attack. So, at disadvantage, I rolled at disadvantage on this one. It just sails above and just lands pretty close to where your head is. Like it was not that far off of a hit. It was the disadvantage was a 16.
Yep, that misses.
Alila, you are conscious. You are fucking
Hey.
hurt though. You can use your half your movement to get up if you'd like.
I will do that.
Okay.
So
you're
I'm
unprone.
no longer prone. I will first of all use my action to you see well Heck and T would see this because they're right behind me. But at this point I don't care. You see radiant wings pop out for just a moment and then retract briefly as I cast healing hands on myself. So I gain 4 hit points. And then with my bonus action, I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh.
And I will put it right here. And I will summon the same thing that is on my holy symbol, which is a flaming sword.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I need to make a token for that.
Yes. So that is spell slot. And I will have it attack this boyo. Actually, no, I will have it attack this boyo. I will summon it here.
We'll just stop. Bad roll 20. We'll just hold on.
No, that's trouble.
E.
Hold on. I think I found a picture for it. There we go.
Perfect.
That's perfect. I'll attack the skeleton right next to Og.
Alright. You should be able to move it now.
Yes, I do. I can.
Hold on. Wait, no, I don't want to represent the character. No. Don't represent. Represent this character? No. Control but there we go. Now you can move it.
8 points of force damage. That.
Hey! Is it weak to force? No, it's not weak to force. Close. 8 points. Nice. Still up, but not by much.
Tight.
Anything else?
That. I will back the fuck up as much as I can into this hallway.
Can you move that sword, by the way? I just want to know if you can or not.
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Yay. Alrighty. Og, you're up.
So the skeleton in front of me is still standing. Correct?
Yes, it is still standing.
Alright. Well. It's time to start.
So there's a skeleton behind it and a pit of acid behind it.
Don't tempt me like that.
Do it.
No, I think I have a more efficient way of ending this. I think. We're gonna just hopefully roll well.
Please just charge all the skeletons into the pit of acid. That'd be fucking hilarious. I'm such an instigator.
I'm gonna attack it with my great club.
Boring.
Alrighty. Roll attack. That hits.
Blah. You wanna roll damage here? Roll 20? Are you broken? Roll 20 spoken. Nope. There we go. Sorry. Nope. Okay. There
So,
we go.
the rage damage takes the form of the damage that you're doing. So that's two. That's additional 2 bludgeoning damage, correct?
Yes.
Well, you notice this skeleton seems to turn to fucking powder at bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Just like nothing. It's bone meal, gone.
Okay.
Time to grow some trees.
So, quick question. My Battle Rager armor
Yes.
allows me to take an action as a bonus action, an attack with it. Can I move forwards and then swing that and do that?
So swing your battle range armor?
Yeah, because it says while
It-
you're wearing the armor and raging, you can use your bonus action to make 1 melee attack with your armor spikes.
Yeah, it's basically like a tackle if you think of it that way.
Okay. Well, I
Oh,
just want to make
tackle
sure
into
I could
something.
move. Like it didn't. I was allowed to move before I was able to make that attack.
Yeah, you can move because your movement can be broken
Okay.
up in between stuff.
All right. Yeah. I just want to make sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna move forward, and then I'm just gonna like bitch slap him with my left hand spike from my armor.
Okay. Go ahead and make a bitch slap attack.
All right. So
Fucking love battle ragers.
plus my strength mod.
They're not
No,
very
also,
they're not very good compared to the other ones, but they're so flavorful.
Okay, so that's the.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
Okay, so then we roll.
Is this piercing or is this bludgeoning?
This is
I think it's piercing because it
Piercing.
spikes.
I thought that too.
plus for rage would go on it too, right?
Yeah, you took on it too. Because it's an attack.
Really angry bitch slap.
Did you add the +2 on it already?
Oh no, sorry.
7.
7.
Yeah,
I don't know why I typed that +2. Listen, all right, you can do the math, all right? 7 damage with a bitch slap.
The bitch slap did not knock it down.
That's fine.
Alrighty. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Og in his turn smashes one skeleton, turns it into fucking powder, and like LeBron James uses it as chalk, brings it into the air and uses that to bitch slap the other. It's a sports reference, and none of y'all will get that.
I got it. One of the few I know.
Hey, first up's the skeleton, who is going to. What's the intelligence of this thing? Yeah, it's not gonna be smart enough to fucking flank. It's gonna try and stab you.
Okay.
Normal stabby.
I'm sorry. I heard sports ball and I zoned out for a good like a minute.
It misses wildly. Next guy, he's gonna try and stab you. 20, not natural, just a 20.
It hits, yeah.
That is going to be divided by 3 is going to be 4 piercing damage.
All right.
Divided by 2, not divided by 3. That's what we're doing. Divided by 2. Okay. Anything else? That's me. Why am I asking you
Yeah.
that?
I don't know.
Jeremy.
Is there?
That's second session in a row where you've asked yourself if you want to do anything else.
Don't do anything else, DM.
I've asked myself, like, can I do anything else?
Alright, Ace, you're up.
Alright. Let's get in here and pull out my hand axe. Start chopping away at it. So, hit.
Shop.
Hits.
Hey. And I get the sneaky. 1 on the sneaky, though.
Shank damage.
Well, you slash into it, and its body just goes collapsing and flying back into the acid pit as it breaks apart dead and starts dissolving in the acid.
Neat.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right. Skeleton's gonna fire at Ace again. $19,
That hits.
6 piercing.
Alright.
All right, T, you're up.
I'm gonna firebolt the guy across the pit.
That hits. 5, it's still up.
Can I move up, or is that not a thing?
Yeah, you can move up after you use your
Okay.
attack. Move up, yeah. As long as you still have
Okay,
movement on your
just-
turn.
Well, yeah, I just wasn't sure if I can move through party members.
Yeah, you can move through party members, just not enemy squares.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna move up here.
And edge your way around Og.
And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Heck, you're up.
All right. Okay, so still not a lot of options, because I'm in a hallway, can't see much. Oh boy. All right. Well, let me check the range on some ways. Okay, yeah. Yep, I can definitely hit stuff with that. Didn't realize Firebolt had a 120-foot range.
Yep.
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 Jesus.
Yep.
And Chill Touch does as well. All right. Well, okay.
Till Chill Touch the spell that has nothing to do with its name.
Yep.
It's not chili or touch.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well,
Instead,
I-
it should be
it's
it should be called Spooky Hand.
You know why it's
Yeah.
called,
Yeah.
you know why it's called Chilling Touch? A kobold came up with the name.
Mhm.
Fucking kobolds. The reality is the skyball is actually just the fire a kobold made when it just transcended into a dragon.
That was actually the first attempt to make a fireball. It was a little bit too big.
All right.
Gygax's first fireball.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the skeleton across the pool.
Okay.
Boom.
That hits.
Yay. Hey.
That is enough to kill it. Just enough.
Nice. I'm so
Explode.
good at this.
Explodes in a pile of bones as you see this firebolt go whizzing by your head, Ace, between Ace and Og, and just curves around like the bended bullet from that one, whatever movie
Wanted.
you know what I'm talking about. Yes, that one.
Mhm.
The bent shot just goes around, explodes, and sends this bone scattering charred to the tiled ground.
Yay. And that's my turn.
Skeleton. This time skeleton go here. Skeleton has better shot. Has 3 options now. Skeleton's gonna roll to see who it goes for. Skeleton goes for the one on the left, apparently. Going for T. Um, 17 T.
Does not hit.
Ooh, nice. Like it's coming right towards you, and at the last second you just flick your sword and parry it aside in the air. Like a badass action villain. Action dude. Alright, Alila, you're up still.
Not dead. I will
Not dead.
move the sword here, and I will have it attack.
Alrighty. Bonus action, I believe.
Yes, it's a bonus action to make it attack.
That hits.
There's my
Okay.
fucking damage. There you go.
The skeleton just blown apart by this fucking sword. Dead. Gone.
Okay. Now we'll move over here. Do I get line of sight from this guy?
Yeah, you have last sight.
I will attempt to shoot it with with just a hand crossbow.
Okay.
Roll 20.
That does not hit.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
Sprinkles.
That's fine.
Either way, you would have disadvantage because it's 45 feet out.
Right. Yeah, right. Then back
In
up
fact, roll,
again.
Just roll d20 to see if you got a natural 1.
Fair. I'll just attack again. Roll 20.
Mine's been a little bit slow tonight.
You're good.
All
Hey, you got 9/11.
11-9, thanks.
Never forget November 9th.
Yep,
Okay.
We may be losing Melty.
What's going on with Melty?
He says his connection might be dead.
Oh, crap. Knock on wood. Og, you're up.
I was gonna move to here. I'm gonna just chuck a javelin at this.
Og reaches back, where's a javelin that's been strapped to his pouch, and just throws it at this fucking thing.
Yeet.
Your yeet works. Roll damage.
I clicked it. I don't want to click it again because the last time I did it, it took forever and it rolled twice.
Yeah. I think roll 20 is being a bitch.
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. There we go.
Alright, 7 damage. Still up.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now. So
Alrighty. Ace, you're up.
Alright. I can actually do a thing. It's 35. Cunning action zooming.
Bonus action dash.
Whoosh. And just gonna hack at him with the hand axe. Never mind.
Misses, unfortunately. The skeleton just kind of turns, and it just slightly. It changes the angle where you're going for its head, and you miss. All right, anything else?
That was my movement action and bonus action.
Alrighty. T, you're up if you're still here.
I can't load roll 20,
oof.
but I vaguely know where I am compared to the guy. So I'm gonna throw a firebolt and I'm gonna run up as close as I can get.
Okay, you want me to roll your firebolt for you?
Yes, please.
Hopefully my rolls are still good. Firebolt.
Watch. Now it's gonna be a natural one.
Wow.
What is this horseshit?
Wow.
Actually cheating.
I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Oh no.
Are you fudging these rolls?
No. You can look at them anytime.
Mhm,
Alright.
mhm.
Just fucking listen. Just
Oh, now I get back in.
just make it count.
Do you want to roll instead? Because You just got back in. I'll let you roll instead.
I mean,
Watch. It's gonna be another
okay.
fucking natural one. Watch. Watch.
probably.
This night is fucking
Yeah.
cursed.
It will be, but like honestly, I would take the one just because that's the first thing that was rolled. But if I'm being given the choice, then
I'm giving you the choice because of how weird my dice have been today.
okay,
You
I'm
miss,
gonna
though.
take the
You
new
don't
roll.
natural one.
Yeah, I don't natural one, but I don't fucking knock myself out and fall in a pool of acid.
Yeah. If you're curious, the D100 would have been end of your turn. You move to the bottom of the initiative order to start the next round.
I'm already there.
So
Way ahead of you, buddy.
okay. Now you still have your movement if you want to move up.
I will do so.
I rolled an 82 on the thing. I'm fucking sorry. My dice hate Toth in particular, apparently.
Yeah.
They said fuck you in particular. Anything else?
I can't do anything else.
Okay. Heck, you're up.
Okay, great. I'm gonna be extremely cautious and move up a little bit. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, look, I can see things. There's stuff in this room. Holy crap! One more step. Okay.
There's a wooden bridge to the left over the pool of acid. They will reach a door on the left side. There's steps up there. There's a door on the right side.
And the only enemy I see left is that one skeleton that's being surrounded. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, great.
The one skeleton that no one has Sparta kicked into the acid.
Okay.
I feel like
Well-
I'm being punished for not pushing the skeleton into the acid.
I want to go 3 for 3. Firebolt this fool.
Right.
Papa.
Hey, you hit.
Papa. Really? Have they all been 6s?
Well, it's enough. It kills it.
They've all
Hey.
been 6s.
666.
What the fuck? Yay!
Your devil bolt kills it.
3 for 3. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna take you guys out of initiative. As you defeated the last one, as this firebolt snakes over the pit of acid and just darts between you, between T and Ace, blowing the bones apart.
To move my sword. We're by this door. It lasts a minute, so I still have it up. Time being. I think it lasts a minute, anyways. Yeah, 1
Alright.
minute.
What in the heck is this thing?
So going to this table, you see a very gruesome sight. Various different body parts of humans chopped up and sorted and categorized into boxes, and you see almost like lines drawn on them, almost like they're sectioned off into quarters.
Ugh.
And you can see they're different. You can see different parts kind of mashed together. It almost looks like someone's constructing a body out of different parts.
Gross.
I'm gonna head over towards this door, and I'm gonna press my ear up to the door, see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Perception check.
All right.
You hear nothing.
Okay.
This is probably gonna be dumb, but I'm gonna try to traverse this thing and get over to this little section here.
It's fairly wide, so you don't really have much of a difficulty on it.
Boop, 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 boop. What is over here? Because it seems weird that there's a plank here.
It's a door.
It's a door? Alright.
You move right there, you can see there's a little wooden
Oh
door
yeah, there's a door.
right there.
Well, as I always do, bop.
Oh!
Damn.
Guys,
What?
Ninja vanish.
Over the over the bridge, never to return.
Do I regain hit points from that?
No.
Damn.
And investigate the
Is
door
that not how
for,
that works? Yeah.
for traps
Sorry.
and stuff.
Investigation.
What?
Wow.
I mean, you investigated for traps, but there's no traps on this door. There's no locks either.
I feel like
There's
if there
just
was
a door.
something there, I'd find it.
There's nothing.
Alright, I will then also listen to see it. Well, of it very quietly.
For the natural 20, I'll just tell you there's nothing on the other side of this door.
Okay. It just
Let's see
opens
that
up into an empty room.
Ace is a god.
We'll open it up and walk in anyway.
Let me go here. It is a hallway.
Ooh. Sneaking through the hallways.
No problem.
Keeping an eye on traps along the way.
Okay, fair enough. Did you want to do anything with that door, by the way, Heck?
Yes, I would like to very carefully and as quietly as possible open the door.
Stealth.
Yes. Oh. There we go. Hmm.
You don't hear anything in there. You look in, it looks like there's a there's like a lower area that you kind of land in, or you kind of walk into, and steps leading up to an upper platform with
I'm
looks
gonna-
like cages.
For temporary, I'm gonna throw a second version as a camera so that people can see what the heck's doing.
Here, let me move it, okay?
What the heck Heck's doing?
There, so that's a camera.
Okay.
It's a you have Atticus drone in here.
Excellent.
The
I like
sword.
to imagine he just pops off his hand and it scurries back into the main room.
So, what's in here?
It's a lower area that you go into with steps leading up. The steps lead up to like a raised platform with like you can see cages up there from the bottom.
Hmm. I would like to search the cages.
So as you go to the upper platform, you have to go up one of these stairs here,
Okay.
and you can see that up there is just stained blood, bits of gore, some rotten smell. Probably people kept here.
This looks familiar. Investigation for stuff.
Okay.
Bop.
Doing a thorough investigation. I mean, there is a there's no dirt to uncover there. There's a hello picture.
Oh, sorry, I was using the backup character instead as the camera, so it's not to confuse.
I haven't made light for it or anything, so you
Yeah.
can't see.
Yeah, so that's a
Yeah.
that's a dead idea. We'll think of that later.
I'll make a camera. Looking
You should
at
just make a
this
character that's like the picture. It's a little camera.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
look again. There's not really much you can uncover here. Just tile
Okay.
and stained blood and bits of gore and ichor that's rotten.
That background noise, though.
Well, guess I'm making my way back out.
Making his way downtown.
I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Am I able to recover the javelin I threw?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Hmm.
So we've got the hallway that Ace and T have started to go into, and then the stairs up to the north.
Yep.
Okay. Which way are we headed then? I guess probably with the rest of the party.
By this
I'm-
point, probably has been a minute since I casted the spell, so my sword goes away. I think.
Yep.
Right, Calmer?
You got it.
Guess I'm following them.
Cast guidance on myself. In case.
You're fine. As you walk on this wooden platform, you're very glad you are this size and not big.
Oh gosh.
I will actually back up and wait for Ock to go through.
Okay.
It could get ugly.
I was honestly kind of scared of this wood plank.
All
I
right.
wouldn't kill you like that.
You mauled my kobold with a bear.
'Cause that was funny.
I mean, it was pretty good for a story too. The beginning of his adventure and the end of his adventure.
So you see two doors here. One to the left, actually three doors. Where you are at, or Ace, where you saw three doors. One to the left, one up north, one down south.
I'm gonna pick the one to the left.
Okay.
As
Do you,
as I always do, I just look for traps and then listen in to see if anything's behind the door.
investigation, perception?
Boop and boop.
You don't see any traps. And you hear nothing behind the door.
All right.
Christ!
However, you do hear something faintly down the hall from beyond this door.
Oh. I'll motion to everyone to hold up and like point to where I would have ears, and then point towards the door up top. But then I'll continue to open this door and see what's on the other side, because I'm curious. I want to know what's in here before I go fiddling up top.
Okay, in here there's a bunch of shelving, and cabinets, and a large suit of armor just sitting on a platform.
That's not suspicious at all.
It's standing with it's standing kind of straight up. Its arms clasped to its sides, hands clasped closed, visor.
I like to investigate the armor to make sure it's not going to be one of those things that like spook us and start moving.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Extension armor? That's never happened before.
Okay, as you're looking at it, it doesn't appear to be like any enchantment or anything. However, there are some mechanisms into it, like it's built into the body itself, so this couldn't be something that could just walk off this pedestal or move off this at all. Actually, it looks like it's keyed to something, maybe something deeper, um, into this area. And you can see the parts of the body move. If you move them in a certain way, something might happen later on this dungeon.
Hmm. Can I tell what body parts can be removed?
What can be moved is the visor, the arms, the hands, and the legs.
Hmm.
The visor is shut, the hands are clasped closed, the legs are stiff straight. And the arms are stiff to the side, like down.
Keep that in mind for later in case we find anything that might give us a hint on what the position might be. And I'll move forward and again, very quietly. I don't know if you need me to roll another stealth check.
No.
Move up and again, as always, investigate the door just in case.
While you're doing that, does anyone want to do anything with that southern door? Heck.
Yeah, I'll check it. Again, stealthily as possible. So,
Okay. Stealth check to open it up, I guess, quietly.
Yeah.
Are you just opening it up?
Yeah.
Okay, you open it up, and there's more bloody tables, bloody stained room here, and it steps down to a lower platform with what appears to be a table where there's some handcuffs onto it where someone would have been tied down, and cages with more blood and gore.
Step back out, close the door behind me.
Ace finds the interesting weird rooms. You find the blood. Okay, so you know two of these rooms. Do you guys get behind Ace, or do you stay there, or what are you guys doing? Well, Ace investigates and finds no traps, nor locks.
I'm following Ace.
We'll wait for the group to see if they want to come in. Then, after a bit, I'll very quietly, stealthily attempt to open the door. All right.
Okay. Do you stealthily peek in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make me stealth check.
Not a 20, but damn close.
Okay. Give me a moment to move things from GM layer to token layer. Okay. Give you a quick look. You see what appears to be 3 skeletons, 1 ghoul, and 1 zombie. And what appears to be some sort of almost kitchen area.
I'll slowly, quietly close the door again and whisper to the back of the group. What? We've got some more enemies. Get ready.
On the bright side, none of them seem to be looking at the door. They're all just kind of like meandering around. So you could conceivably get a surprise round on them. If you guys are quiet.
Yeah.
Or you could just go running in at the signal and just do it, I guess. Because quiet may not be the best for some of you. Thankfully, Alila's kind of far back, so her jingling armor isn't notified anyone yet.
Yeah, except I also have disadvantage on my stealth checks with my armor.
Your armor does? I thought it was like spiked leather or something like that.
According to, I still have disadvantage on stealth checks because
Oh, okay. Well, you are like 20 feet back. You're fine so far.
yeah, okay,
You're not one of the first ones there, so.
right. No.
You could conceivably go from there.
All right. If everyone's up for it, I'll whisper on the count of 3. He's rushing to surprise him. Sound good?
I give a thumbs up.
As do I.
Just see one big thumbs up come up past everyone's head.
Can't see
Alright,
Alila behind the big ogre.
I'm gonna take that as a yes from her. I hold up my fingers. 3, 2, 1, and then go.
Right, so you guys each get a round. What are you doing on your rounds?
Hmm. I'm gonna assume it's in order from the hallway, because
We're gonna go down the hallway.
yeah, I don't think it would be the best to rush in, but I don't want to block anyone's view. So
You guys will get advantage on these attacks because they were not caught. They were caught unaware. Okay.
Okay.
move in, hop up top of here, and attack this guy with my hand axe.
Okay. Hopping on the table.
Hop, advantage. So hop.
Hits.
There's a wait for roll 20. There we go. 5 sneaky.
Dud. Bonus action.
Not much I can do.
He just hops on the table, uses axe, and just smashes the side of his head with an axe. And just cuts it right in front, and just
I'll
disintegrates.
head over here to hide in the corner.
Stealth check.
Oh yeah, that's my cutting action hide.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. As we wait for roll 20 to respond. There it is.
Once again, just vanishes. All right, Heck, you're up.
I'm gonna move in. Oh boy, I don't like that laugh.
That is a laugh that signifies, well, the one party member that went before you is now basically invisible, and you're the only one in there, and
Yeah.
you're squishy as fuck.
Well, That's not all my movement. And I have advantage and chill touch, which I'm gonna use on the, I guess, what is that? A zombie that's closest to me?
This one?
Yeah.
That's the ghoul.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna chill touch the boy.
Alrighty.
Bop.
That hits.
Hey. Big
Solid.
one. And it has any attacks it has against me are at disadvantage until my next turn, I believe.
Well, that's good.
I think that's what it says.
Any other movement you'd like?
So I did 10 feet of movement, which means I got 20 more.
Burn there, you won't.
Um,
One, two, three.
well, it is surprise round. I'm gonna skirt around into the corner there.
Okay. So you back yourself into a corner.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next up is T.
Gonna run up here. Pretty sure I can do that.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna just swing at the guy next to me.
That fucking hits. What's the 2 on the right for?
Uh,
Oh, that's for if you're using a two-handed longsword.
yeah.
That's fine. 8 slashing, nice. It's still up. Nice hit.
That's gonna be my turn.
Alright, Og, you're up.
I'm gonna go in. Right next to him, and I'm gonna hit him.
There you go.
Actually, I'm gonna rage first. Yeah, that's a good idea.
What does Og use to rage?
I like to think that he just punched himself in the head. Angry.
Listen, so Og gets angry because all Og saw was Ace, one of his family members who accepted him as a kobold, walk into the room and disappear. So he thinks Ace is dead. So he's gonna go for revenge. So he just rushes in.
That is-
grab off everything in the room.
That is exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
They killed Ace. That's one of his family members. They're done.
By the way, you had advantage on your longsword attack. Do you want to roll again, see if you got a crit?
It'll be the first time ever.
Oh, you know, it was worth a shot. Okay, go ahead.
Right. So, because Og is a kobold, and he has a quote-unquote ally within 5 feet of it, I get advantage on the attack.
Uh-huh. Okay.
What? Pat tactics. He's a kobold.
Sure.
mhm.
That makes sense.
We actually substituted out some racial traits and put that in there because it was funny as fuck. He also got some.
That's awesome.
He's a kobold. I don't know what you guys are so confused about.
Yeah.
The 17 hit?
Please tell me he has beg, cower, and grovel.
Yep.
He does. Yeah. Okay, roll down.
Oh,
Oh, you squash it. I can't
no.
wait for when the ogre uses beg, cower, and grovel.
I can't wait till he grovel, covers, and begs while in his large form. Oh,
No,
Goblin's
hit,
like stabbing
please.
people, and the Goblin walks up to him and goes, "No!"
Don't hurt me. Stop hurt me.
You watch as he slowly pets a bunny like Lenny.
Oh,
No.
Too soon?
Yeah, that will
That is your movement, your action, and your bonus action.
bonus action. Yeah, so that's my turn.
Alright, and you are up, Alila.
Okay. Bonus action, I whip out the touches, load it, and fire at the skeleton to the fire, to the fire, because that's all I
You're
can
not going
see.
down that hallway. You're like,
and-
fuck that.
And also, that's literally everything that I can see, currently.
Roll attack. You have advantage.
Absolutely. Before 2 natural ones. And I knock myself out again.
You were really pessimistic with this session so far.
Have you seen my fucking what is that shit?
You miss.
Yeah. And I will move up here.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that's everything. That's my movement, bonus action, and action.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, tonight's been not my day, so that's
Hey, at least the ogre protected you.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not dead, so
The ogre used you as a football.
set. Hut.
Just hopes that someone behind him is gonna catch. Flying body.
No one catches you. You take your final death save as you hit the ceiling.
Lula would like to see her family again.
The Og family.
you into the afterlife. You think you're gonna see your family, and you see a kobold. It's a boo. Okay, everyone roll initiative.
Did he still have? Do you still have a boo boo?
Please.
Wow, we actually rolled decently as a party.
Hey.
We roll higher than zombies. Amazing.
We didn't last time.
You're higher than zombies and skeletons. Alright, T, you're up for. You slash. And you hit. The zombie is hit. Zombie, zombie.
Zombie. Eh.
There you go. That's a hit. Solid slash across this, the side of this fleshy, undead creature's rotten smell reeks out from the opening you carve into its side. It looks like really fucking confused and undead.
And that is my turn.
All right, who's faster, Alila or Akua? Alila or Heck?
Alila or Akua,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is my
exactly.
name. Yeah.
Which
I
one's
think I'm
faster?
faster. I have a +2 to initiative.
Oh, looks
I have +2
like
dex.
having problems with roll 20. Oh,
Mhm.
I think we're fine. Okay.
What's your- What's your
Me
AC?
0. Yeah.
Did you ever put on the mage armor robes?
No, I didn't have time to.
You had a short rest.
Did have a short rest, yeah.
Yeah, true. All right. Well, I guess. Yeah, we'll retroactively say I attuned to the mage armor then.
Okay.
So what is that? That's
Just permanent mage armor on you.
okay.
13 plus whatever dex you have, which is 13.
There we go. All right, fixed. Yep.
There you go. You're styling now.
Yep.
Alila, you're up.
Okay. Action. I will shoot this. Actually, I will shoot the skeleton
All right.
again. with the Duchess. That's what I have out.
You hit.
Wow, I'm surprised. I'm in shock and awe. Okay.
All right. Roll damage.
7.
Alrighty.
I will use War Priest to attack again with my bonus action.
There you go. Quick little reroll. Fire. You hit again.
Holy shit, I'm amazing.
You kill it.
Hey! I did
Yay.
something.
You do two quick shots, and it just takes one shot, stumbles back, and the last shot blows it apart.
And can I make a perception check to see if I can hear anything, or would that take a main action?
I'll give you a bonus action for this. 'cause
I
that's
used my
fire
bonus
reroll.
action already.
Oh, then yeah, no, it takes some.
Okay. That's fine.
Alrighty. Anything else?
No, I'm not moving into that room.
Okay, Heck, you're up. As you're in the corner.
Okay.
No one puts
Um,
Heck in a corner.
Except heck.
Puts himself in the corner. That's kind of sad.
Yep. You don't know the half of it. We're gonna firebolt the skeleton.
Alrighty.
Damn it! That was almost 18.
You miss.
Damn it. Heck
Anything
is
else?
demoralized at his miss. No. That's it.
Alright, Og, you up.
I can make it, definitely. I'm gonna go for the skeleton. And time to smack.
That hits. It normally wouldn't kill it, but because it is vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, it is turned into a bone paste.
Oh, boy. I still have my bonus action. I still have a little bit of movement left.
There you go.
Alright. Does rage go on? It's just damage, right?
It's damage, yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is not the roll to see if it hits. Because this is gonna be my spiked armor hit.
Alrighty. That hits.
Sweet.
We should make a attack for that.
Yeah, I will do that after this turn.
Call it like bitch slap or something.
Plus 2, so 10.
Very strong bitch slap. This is looking pretty fucked up. We're still standing.
Alright.
Ace, you're up.
Alright. They dead yet? Oh shit. One still there.
Aki watches Ace comes back from the dead out of the corner in the shadows.
I'ma slash at it.
Not dead.
Hog, not dead.
You have advantage because flanking.
Yeet.
That hits. Okay, so that is minus 14. Okay. Alright. Give me one moment, please. 5 plus damage taken. Okay, so it's gonna make a DC of 19 to stay alive on this. It falls dead.
Hey.
Victory.
Hey, you guys won with minimal damage.
Neat.
Yay.
Alrighty. So looking at this, it's kind of like a kitchenish area. There is like a big boiling cauldron of what looks to be some kind of greenish soup. You can see on the side of the looking around here, there's a couple of decorations, some shelving, some cabinets and such. You can see over this corner is a painting of what appears to be a knight. Couple doorways, one here and one here, and 2 tables.
Og's gonna look at the painting.
Okay. The painting of the knight looks to be him holding up his hands in victory, hands out splayed, and visor up. Standing looks like victoriously in a battle of some kind.
Okay.
You said there were cabinets?
Yep, cabinets.
What are those on the map?
These metal things. Metal cabinets.
Okay. I'm gonna start searching those.
Investigation.
I would like to keep an ear out, see if
Wow.
I can hear anything
Um,
coming.
You find what appears to be a nice wine.
I start drinking it.
Oh, it's vinegar. Oh, bad.
I toss it to the ground.
Roll perception, by the way, Leela. I heard you.
Yeah.
What's all these fucking ones today? Don't hear
Huh.
anything.
It wasn't a lot better. That was a 2.
I'm also gonna look around.
Alrighty. So, yeah, you see. You don't really find too much except some kind of basic foodstuffs, kitchenware. You know, nothing too fantastic.
I would like to sit down on the stool and rip the arrow that is in my gut out.
Blood kind of leaks out. It is kind of a gory sight.
Yeah, I just keep one of my hands to it.
You do notice the arrow that shot at you was kind of rusty.
She thinks to herself, I should probably prepare protection from poison or something tomorrow. Just in case.
I once had a ranger who only shot rusty arrows. It was Walker Tetanus Ranger.
Oh my god.
Or lesser restoration or something like that. Just in case.
Anything else you guys want to do in this room? You
What
guys
was,
got one more investigation check to take a look around.
was the painting?
What? With the way I've been rolling, no. I'm good. I'll just lick my wounds.
What were you saying, Ace?
What was the painting again?
It's a knight in a sort of victorious fashion on a battlefield, hands up high in the air, outsplayed, arms up, a visor up, yelling in victory of some kind of battle.
Hands up. God damn, I don't have that emote.
Should get that emote. Good
I,
emote.
I should. I don't have much space left though.
It's fine. It's fine. I got you in Discord.
And oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's hands up. Hands up in victory. Visor up. Noted. You just see me walk out the room.
Og wants to pick up the painting to look at it closer. He's very fascinated by the painting.
Okay. As you try and move the painting, it doesn't move. Like it's onto the wall tight.
Hmm.
You can try and force it if you like.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to force it.
Go roll a strength check. Okay. So, as he pulls his painting, he's just pulling. All of a sudden, you hear stones just tumble out. Instead of pulling the, so when you pull the painting, you pull this mechanism actually out with it into the wall, and this entire section of the wall goes out, and you can see a hidden passageway behind it, like a collapsed tunnel. You just pull it.
Og is paying no
as he-
attention to that.
As he does that, Ace,
Mm-hmm.
the nice armor just goes spastic and wild, just shaking everywhere.
What the fuck?
Flailing
Well,
out of fucking nowhere. You actually have to dodge it. It almost bitch slaps you as you approach.
yeah, because I was about to put the arms and the visor in the way of the painting. What the fuck? After it's done spazzing out, I go back and try to move the armor.
You try and move it, but it's just stuck. Like it's not moving. It's just like in weird contorted positions. His arms behind his back, like doing this weird little chicken wing thing.
I assume
of them's like-
I'm hearing the shit in the other room while I'm watching this thing.
Oh yeah, you're hearing that shit. Yeah.
All right, I'll immediately run out to the room. The hell's going on in here?
How to solve a puzzle door? A guide by Ugg. Just pull it really hard.
I mean,
Just wanted to look at the painting.
that's literally brute forcing a puzzle.
You do have a painting now, along with a section of wall.
I'll just say, well, that's one way to open the secret passage.
Yeah, I made a block on it, so if you want to see the secret passage, I can move you to the other side, guys. Let me know if you want to move.
I guess so.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move you guys there. It's like this little stairwell here, and it leads to a back side of another door.
All right. Same shit, different door. Bop and oh, that's not advantage. So the 14.
So.
And then bop
What do you
for
do
the
with that-
traps.
There are no traps. What do you do with that painting wall?
I'm just gonna like absolutely follow the party into this like hidden passageway that I didn't even notice. Just looking at the painting. I was very interested in this painting.
The knight looks very happy. Fuck is this? All right, no traps on it.
All right. Quietly attempt to open the door.
Okay, stealth check.
Is that the 14 that I rolled or another one?
Oh yeah, before 14. Never mind. Yeah, you rolled that. Sorry. You open it quietly, and I'll have to move you in so you can see it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can see inside this is a room here. Two large vats of acid kind of swirling. Actually, they're tanks. They're lifted up from the ground, so they reach the ceiling. They're rather large, and in one of the tanks, you can see what appears to be a large fleshy creature made up of various different bits of flesh of different creatures sewn together in suspension in this acidic liquid.
That's not good.
Let's move you in there in case you can see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm walking inside the room.
Let me know if you want me to move you back to the stairwell.
Very cautiously walking in the room.
Its eyes are kind of they're closed and just suspended. Suspended. It looks kind of like the weird ass Pokemon from the original Pokemon movie with Mewtwo. The ones with like the tattooy shit.
Mm.
I'm gonna slowly and carefully, without taking my eyes off that creature, trying to make my way to the other side of the room.
Stealthily, you go across to a large set double door.
Fucking creepy, man. Alright. Yep.
You don't see any trap.
Try to open the door again.
Okay.
Very quietly.
I'll need you another stealth roll for that.
Yeet.
Okay. I have to check passive perception of something here. Okay. Looking into this room, you can see what appears to be a here, let's put it like this. You can see a large one of these golems strapped into like standing in this little electric thing. He's using his arms to conduct like electric current between these two wires. This machine up top, we see a boy, like a teen boy. He recognizes Errand working on something.
I think to myself, thinking to myself, I fucking knew it. Little rat. close the door and head back in. Back to the rest of the party. And tell them, found the kid. He's doing weird shit. Another big dude's with him. I point to the thing in the vat.
So we killed the kid.
I'm leaning towards that. Yeah, yeah. Kind of just waiting for anyone else's input or response to what I just said.
We have to kill him?
I mean, we don't have to, but if it comes to it, then I just cock my hand crossbow.
Would prefer if we at very least hear what he has to say.
Hear what he has. He's the only one in there. He's got weird electrical things hooked up to this giant. Another one of those.
Right.
How is he not evil?
I'm not saying he ain't, but I'm saying he. If we need to figure out what's happening here, we need to. The only way we can know that is from him.
Fine. Let's go. Let the villain have his big monologue. Y'all coming?
Yeah, I'll.
Yes, approaching the door.
Weapons at the ready. Though, just in case.
You just approach the door.
Yeah, August first gonna very gently place down the painting with the block attached to it next to this wall.
Okay.
Just very gently put it down.
So do you want to just go and try to surprise him, or go and ask him to surrender and explain himself, and if it comes to it, fight?
As you walk there, based on the fact no one said they stealthed, two of you had a lot of armor. Alila, as you're talking towards Ace, you see the eye of this thing in the tub shoot open and just turn its head to look at you. As it sees you, here's bubbling and kind of shaking the tub. Its hand reaches out, punches the glass out, sending this acid spilling through this entire area as it sets itself free upon you.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
I need everyone to make a dex save for the acid first.
Hep.
Of course.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. If you rolled below a 10, you're going to be taking some acid damage.
Okay.
You're going to take 6 acid damage.
Back to unconscious I go.
Alila falls unconscious in the pit of acid. Or the floor of acid.
Oh god.
And based on we finish at 10, and this fight that could spawn, that was a good time to stop.
Cool.
Mhm.
Nice.
As this thing breaks out of this container, Alila's unconscious in acid.
Great.
All right.
Nice. So you're not about those health potions.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Yeah, I was hoping someone.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Don't worry. I have an idea for when this comes around again.
I'm not worried. I think it's fine, but
And I have 2 of them, but I don't know how strong they are.
well, let's just say that I am dying in a pit of acid.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
anytime, you don't have to use them. I'll just make a new character. It's fine.
I've got 2 more points to lay on hands. It's fine. You're
It's
gonna be fine.
So, do you want to tip us out at?
Will Leela die in his pit of acid? Will the group save him? Will we find out what the fuck that little boy is up to? Find out next time on The Odd Endeavor.